Okay, here's the final product here. 2 mahogany and walnut laminations. I had this weird little cart, like we were saying, just kicking around. I did refinish him. He had really a small amount of corrosion, so I just used a rust prep primer and I believe like a metal. It's essentially black, just something that's visually low key. I guess there's a little metal flake in it there if you get real close. I normally don't care for a finish with a metal flake finish, but it's unappreciable here. And my girlfriend's got it in her place. They come right out of here. Let me see if I can just keep from breaking the cream and sugar and this little fella here. But they ended up being 5/8 of an inch by the time I took out all the idiosyncrasies. That's actually better. Sometimes it's nice to have a slightly, I mean, this is such a visually light piece of furniture to begin with. To have a big slab floating on there would be kind of bizarre. So I didn't mind how this worked. I just used some tung oil on it. I may do it again. You can use any kind of butcher top oil, or I prefer a self-polymerizing oil like walnut oil or tung oil. It just gets waxy. It loses a lot of the suspension solvent and becomes like a waxy or ultimately a plasticky kind of build up, like a sebaceous, I guess, kind of build up on the wood, which is a neat alternative to a plastic, a true polymer, like a polyurethane or something. But just love the figuring and the color tie in here with the mid-century chairs. And we've got the princess sofa and the more ornate stuff over there. It's kind of a eclectic aesthetic. I put a small little bevel on the edge of it with the router, but these would make great cutting boards. Actually, this is the sister lamination over here. Is some mahogany and black walnut again. I had a cutting board. I think it was probably like this piece, this piece here, the middle, the 1, 2, 3 was the original cutting board, and I just stretched it. I added a couple pieces of mahogany in and finished it out. This is more of a pencil edge, so it has an arc that carries from one corner to the other, and then I broke the corner as well. But that's a nice big prep surface for my girlfriend here, and so complementary laminations happening in the same zone. We love it. It's happy, happy, joy, joy here. And I just wanted to cap this video series off with a little example of a couple options, simple things to do. You can look yourselves for garage sale, antique store finds that either need to have a wood section replaced or could be upgraded, or one doesn't exist, and that's the type of thing that this cart's probably justifiably $100 in the right antique store, in the right setting, and I just had that lumber, so that's how you make out, I guess, a little bit like that, is at least for yourself, create a nice piece that's worth something someday. All right, catch you later.